Hello everyone and welcome to another episode of Bulls Weekly. I am your host Vinny Paracelli. We've got a great show in store for you as the calendar is now flipped to November, and maybe the Bulls are a little sad to see October go as it was a perfect month for them as a team. Let's get right into it and recap the home and home series with the Ice Hawks. Rochester came to play on Friday night as the Bulls and Ice Hawks were tied after one period, but it took the Bulls just 7 seconds to break that tie in the second period as Connor Clemens scored a power play goal. Stephen Mordini added another goal with the extra attacker later in the period. Logan Miller knocked in a goal moments later to give the Bulls a 3-0 lead. Rochester would cut the deficit to 2, but Owen Larson made sure they wouldn't get any closer by redirecting a Mordini point shot early in the third and giving the Bulls a 4-1 win. RJ Pluhar won his Bulls debut, making 24 saves. Saturday night, the Ice Hawks stood no chance as the Bulls scored early and often. Marshall Barnes deflected a Larson shot early in the first. Tim Quivinen scored his first as a Bull, while Lucas McKinnon and Josh Arnold also lit the lamp in the first. Barnes got another, and Larson scored 2 second-period goals. Brendan Studioso, Logan Miller, Kalen Dinney, and Vinny Billing all got on the score sheet in the Bulls' 11-2 victory. Brady Myers didn't have to do much, only having to make 11 saves in his return home to his native Rochester. Well, that goal on Friday night may be the last Connor Clemens scores as a Bull. The forward has gotten the call to the gnaw. Clemens is the second forward the Bulls have sent to the North American Hockey League this season. He'll be going to the Wings of Aberdeen. Clemens scored 14 goals and had 20 assists. I know on the team website it may say differently, but trust me, it's 14 and 20 and got the tape to prove it. Regardless of how the points are divided, he still finished with 34 points in 14 games, more than worthy of a call-up to the gnaw. We wish him the best of luck in Aberdeen. Clemens isn't the only one getting some action at the next level. Goaltender Josh Benson spent the last weekend with the Waterloo Blackhawks of the United States Hockey League as an emergency backup. It's the second straight year a North Iowa Bull has been called up to help out the Blackhawks. He will once again be the backup tomorrow night as Waterloo takes on Youngstown, and tomorrow also happens to be his 19th birthday, so happy early birthday to Josh. Now let's focus on the big weekend in the barn. We've got to tell you all about Military Night coming up this Saturday as the Bulls take on the Willmar Warhawks. The team has some special stars and stripe-themed uniforms they'll be wearing on Friday and Saturday night. After the game on Saturday, they'll be auctioning off the jerseys with the proceeds benefiting FAVA. FAVA is an acronym that stands for the Family Alliance for Veterans of America. The foundation's goal is to provide information, education, advocacy, and support to families of veterans and veterans themselves at a time of critical need. They also train Battle Buddies service dogs. These dogs are trained for veterans battling PTSD or TBI, that's post-traumatic stress disorder or traumatic brain injuries, as well as the mobility impaired. So an outstanding local organization dedicating to helping veterans. Their office is located in Forest City, or you can check them out on Facebook at facebook.com/FAVA.org. Now focusing on the opponent the Bulls will have to face in those beautiful jerseys, the Willmar Warhawks. First season as the Warhawks, they used to be known as the Minnesota Flying Aces. They currently sit in 4th place in the West Division with a record of 6-4, good for 12 points. Offensively, the Warhawks are led by Kane Toriumi and Kyle Wendorf. They each have 5 goals and 7 assists, leading the team with 12 points each. Jacob Doberstein rounds out the top 3 with 3 goals and 8 points on the season. In the crease, we can see virtually anyone. They've got 4 goalies on the roster at the time of this taping. Alex Weissenborn has the most appearances with 4. He's 3-1 with a goals against average of .351 and a save percentage of .918. With 3 games under his belt, it's Alexander Cathcart. He's 1-2 on the year with a .333 goals against and a .919 save percentage. Hayden Funk has only played in 1 game, but he pitched a 23-save shutout against Rochester. The last goaltender is the oldest on the team. Levi Guzman spent some time with the Breezy Point North Stars and the Alexandria Blizzard last season. He found some success with the North Stars, posting a .259 goals against average, but that was only in 3 appearances. It's now time for the top plays of the week from the series against Rochester, and as always, we'll start out with number 5, a power play for the Bulls up in Rochester. Mordini leaves it for Barnes, and then a great pass from Barnes to Owen Larson for the one-timer. That was his 2nd goal of the night and 3rd of the weekend. Number 4, opening face-off of the second period on Friday. It only takes Connor Clemens 7 seconds to find the back of the net. A little give and go with Owen Larson, and what could be Clemens' last goal as a Bull as he's been called up to the Aberdeen Wings. Number 3, Tim Quivinen making an impact in his first weekend, skates in hard up the right wing, finds Josh Arnold wide open in the slot, and he buries the one-timer past Schenkenberg after the great setup from Quivinen. Number 2, this deflection from Owen Larson. You'll get a better view from our GoPro cam as you can see the shot is going wide, but Larson gets his stick on the shot, and it goes right through the 5-hole of Schenkenberg. Number 1, this Marshall Barnes goal is just a thing of beauty as he wins the draw, puck goes to the point, and to top it off, the behind-the-back pass from Connor Clemens right on the tape of Barnes. He's able to tap it in for his second goal of the night. For the 5th straight week, a North Iowa Bull has been named the Central Division Star of the Week. This time it's Stephen Mordini being recognized by the league. He had a goal and 5 assists in the 2-game sweep of Rochester. Remember, this Saturday it's our first jersey auction of the season as the Bulls take on the Willmar Warhawks. They'll be rocking the Stars and Stripes uniforms on both Friday and Saturday night, and you can place your bid on these amazing jerseys after the game on Saturday. All proceeds will be going to FAVA, the Family Alliance for Veterans of America, so it's going to a great local foundation. Since both games are at home, we will have both of those games live for you on Hockey TV, as well as a free audio webcast on Mixler.com. Once again, that is MIXLR.com. That's all the time we have for you on today's show. Thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed the show. Hope to see you out at the barn this weekend for Military Night. And until next time, I'm Vinny Paracelli. Go Bulls.